How do you know you're ready to date after you've been divorced?
Ladies, we get asked this all the time. I'm Sandra Lee
Fiona, mate.
from Women on Transition, and we have so many women come and meet up with us and connect with us and message us because they're going through separation and divorce, and or they actually have lost their husband through and are widows, and they just don't know when is the right time to start dating again.
So, ladies, have you ever found yourself wondering if you're ever going to be loved again, or is anyone ever going to watch? Or have you moved into that place in your mind that I'm never going to date because I never want to get hurt again? So, we never say that there's a right or wrong way to think. We help you to be able to move through these different stages of discovering who you are and what you want for yourself. So when you go out and it is time for you to date, you actually have a clear set of rules and understanding of what you want in your next partner. And you also understand the dynamics of relationships so you don't make mistakes.
And this isn't about going back and beating ourselves up for making mistakes or being wrong in the past. This is about going forward and doing things a little differently and doing things in a way that we're emotionally intelligently aware of. And we have had the growth. And I myself had gone through a divorce and I ended up in a new relationship quite soon, within a year. And for me, I made a lot of the same mistakes. I ended up with 2 divorces, which was so heartbreaking, and I felt like such a failure, but I just didn't do my healing and my work between the end of the first one and the start of the second one. So it was only later in life that I ended up then going and doing the work and actually understanding that I was the common denominator. I did need to work on me and what role I played. And while I wasn't at fault at some of the things, I went into the relationships not fully grown and not fully feeling confident about my own belief system in myself. And I certainly would have picked very different people had I had that self-confidence and belief from the start. And so going forward, going into a third relationship, I made sure that I was armed and I had the bandwidth and the knowledge to be able to choose right, and making sure that I did it emotionally from a place of strength and from a place of me believing in myself and knowing that I didn't have to have a man because I needed one in my life to fulfill it, but knowing that I needed a man or chose a man to come into my life to add to it. And I felt whole and complete on my own without one, but having one come in and be in a partnership, a healthy partnership, added to it as well. So when do you even start all of that stuff? So when do you even start all that decision making? It's doing the work on yourself first. And our timelines are all different. When I was ready will be very different to when Fiona was ready, or very different to when you're ready. So there's no rush in this. It's really important that we invest the time in this period, because suddenly you are in another relationship and it's suddenly started and suddenly it's months along, and suddenly you realize maybe I'm back where I was before and not super happy. And that's really hard to get out of again. So what we want to do is make sure we do the work now, invest the time now, and get it right, get us right, so that we're feeling whole, complete, and healthy, and we're making really healthy decisions. And we trust our decisions because we trust ourselves.
Very often what we see is ladies going from being super hurt and broken and sad, and then they get into that lonely stage. And some of the ladies then move into like becoming quite hard and becoming frustrated, angry, disappointed in men, and then saying that they never want to have another relationship again because they never want to be hurt again. And we totally understand that. However, what we always encourage the ladies that we work with to do is to go back and rediscover ourselves. And we call it the journey back home, because this journey takes you back into who you were when you were a little girl, before the world told you that you were too much, or before you started developing those thoughts that maybe I'm not enough, or maybe I'm not smart enough, or tall enough, or got the right hair, or maybe I'm too much. Maybe I don't have the confidence that other girls have. Maybe you were someone who compared yourself to other people and felt that you couldn't do things as well. But what we know is underneath all of that, you are beautiful. You were a beautiful little girl. You were innocent, you were playful, and that's who you really are inside. So, what we want to help you do is rediscover your greatness and your strengths, and for you to live authentically as your very best self, and for you to be able to heal so you don't have those lack of self confidence or lack of self esteem. And then we want to show you that by growing our mind and learning how to be able to be in a healthy relationship, how to be able to speak up with being assertive without aggressive, being able to have healthy boundaries. And most ladies, I can tell you, don't even have or understand what boundaries are. Either they have rigid boundaries and they're just so black and white and it's their way or the highway, or they don't have any boundaries at all. We call that collapse boundaries. And so we teach ladies the difference between the two. And then they are able to regulate their emotions. They can speak up, but then they also have boundaries in place that protect them from being hurt. And then this is that journey that we encourage all ladies to go on before they do date, where they rediscover themselves, they know what they want, they know what they're prepared to give, and then they go out there. And if they choose to date, and we don't think that you have to have a man in your life, but if you do want to have a partner, we want to encourage you to attract a healthy partner into your life. I have got a beautiful partner. Sandra actually has a beautiful partner and husband. They got married a couple of years ago. And these men are very beautiful men. So we aren't man haters. We actually encourage women to have healthy relationships with their sons, with their exes. And if they want to have that relationship with their ex and they're co-parenting, to certainly to be able to do that in a healthy way and for them to heal from the past. So there's not that emotional trigger and that they're not holding and dragging along that heavy weight of the past behind them. So we want women to be able to have a choice as to if they want to be in another relationship, but if they do choose to actually be able to have a healthy relationship.
Absolutely. And have the choice. At the end of the day, this is our life. We have got the rest of our life. And for us midlife women, we've got another 40, 50 years ahead. We want to be able to live it on our terms and the way we want. And to know that it's very hard to be able to, if it doesn't work, to restart again 10 years on, because the financial impact is significant. The risk of losing our hard-earned assets or our cash or equity if we make a decision and we've got to split some of it out, that's tough to restart again, and that's scary. And what about the impact we've just gone through? Maybe he started a new relationship and we've introduced them to our kids and our family and our friends, and then 6, 12 months, 18 months down the track, we're introducing them to someone else again. So we want to make sure that we're making discerning choices from the start and we're confidently making them with the right education on what is a red flag. And we are confident enough to be able to pull the cord when we need to and look after ourselves. And this is our time. We want to choose who we let into our life.
So, lady, we don't want you to make mistakes because mistakes crush your confidence even more. And these are conversations that we absolutely believe that women need to be having. And you need to have them with people that have been through what you're going through and they understand you and there's no judgment. And so this is the conversations that we have at Reset Your Life and Shine 3-day events. We've got 3 events coming up in October. These are the last live events that we're going to be doing. So we have Brisbane in October, then we have Sydney and Perth, all in October 2026. And we want to invite you to come and join us and a whole heap of other ladies. So you will totally understand that you're not alone, but you can grow and heal and create a beautiful new life for yourself.
Ladies, come along, bring along your daughters. They're certainly in that sort of 17, 18-year-old plus age group, and bring along your friends. We ask people in the audience each event we run to hold up their hand on who else they know should be in this room, and everyone puts up their hands. Find a lot of people do come on their own, but we do know there's a lot of people that know someone that needs some support and help as well, and some encouragement to move forward and to live a life that's not full of anger, resentment, and bitterness. Time does not heal us. So it is having to do the work, and you'll get over the weekend just the right steps, the right encouragement, and hope. You'll leave with hope. I promise you.
Yeah. Ladies, we know when you walk in on a Friday, you're probably going to be nervous. You're going to be maybe a little bit excited, maybe a little bit just unsure of what's going to happen. But we know on Sunday when you leave, after 3 days of being empowered by us, you are going to have a new lease on your life. You are going to know that you've got a future ahead that you can look forward to. And that self-doubt that you've been carrying around and wondering if it's ever going to get better, that'll be totally gone. So click the link below, and we hope that you will join us at our next Reset Your Life and Shine 3-day event.
Look forward to meeting you, giving you a great big hug, and we'll see you there.
See you, ladies.